Hi, I'm Amanda and I'm a mind body health coach, and I was sitting here on my beach, not my beach, the beach I sit on to do my breathing practice and meditation, and I had a thought I'd like to share, which was about the emotions that come up and down in our lives. So I've been working on my breathing practice, my meditation practice, and finding my sense of purpose, my reason for moving forward in life. That's what I'm working on, and hope to always be working on that. But as we all do, I find that we have these emotions come up which kind of rock our sensibility, that tend to make us question what we're doing, or question ourselves, or wonder whether what we're doing is the right thing. And the thought I wanted to share is that in the past, that would have been enough, usually, to knock me off course. And my tendency would be to believe those thoughts, to go with them, and to follow them, as if it were, court them and hold their hand. And if I had self-doubt, I would start to believe it and I would go with it. And it was almost kind of enticing. But what I'm beginning to feel now, and I think is such an important thing to share and also to be aware of when it comes up, is when these feelings that start to rock who you are, and when you're working on what you want to be and who you are, and you're working on yourself, and then these emotions come up that seem to be derailing that. Instead of seeing them as a true obstacle, just feeling it like turbulence. I don't like flying in airplanes, and when there's turbulence in an airplane, my body and brain tends to think, this is it. This is what this plane journey is now. It's going to be a bad journey. It might all go wrong. All those fear thoughts come into my mind, and I focus on the turbulence. Whereas in fact, the plane so far in my life has always carried on its journey and got from A to B, and it keeps driving through. And the turbulence is just something that you feel it. You can feel it physically, and it can be mild or it can be quite distressing. But it so far, and in most cases, every day in the skies, hundreds of times over, it doesn't stop the plane from getting to where it's going to go. And that's the way I suddenly felt about these emotions that rock us. So we want to recognize these when they come up, but then not hold hands with them, not court them, not believe it. Don't go down. It's an enticing place to go when you think, it's kind of, you almost want to derail what you're working towards. It's like the kind of classic temptation of the devil, but it's coming from within ourselves. And if we can see it like turbulence, we can feel it in our body but shake it off, then we can keep driving on to our destination, and expecting there might be more turbulence on the way, but keep going forward. And the practices that help me to get to this space are the breathing practice, meditation, and connecting as often as possible with what feels right for me, what connects me to the universe, what connects me to nature, what it is that I truly want in my life. And those are practices that keep us driving towards our destination, driving towards what we want to become consistently every day, a little bit more, despite the turbulence. Keep going. So I hope that's helpful to you. I hope you can feel that. And if you don't feel it now, hopefully you'll feel it one day. And yeah, keep going.